welcome back to my channel where today I want to be doing some Barbie drag because the movie comes out today and I'm way too excited for it. I'm filming this 2 weeks in advance, so I have no idea what the movie is like at this point in time, but I know for a fact I will be seeing it as soon as it comes out. I'm way too excited about this. I even went out and I got myself a Barbie jumper from the Primark collection. I also got the matching shorts. I think it is so cute. I'm very excited to have this. I'm definitely going to wear this on the day. But before I start rambling about anything Barbie, I want to get into the makeup because I want to do drag today and it's quite a long process, so I really need to get into it as quick as possible. I'm going to start out with contour. For contour I'm going to use this Morphe palette and I'm going to go in with this colour here. It's more of a bronzy contour but it works quite well for me, I think. I used it last time I did drag and I quite like the results, so we're going to use that again today. And I'm going to apply it with this fluffy contour brush. So I've been a big fan of Barbie since I was a kid. We watched a lot of the movies, but for some reason I don't remember having that many Barbie toys. Specifically the dolls, I only remember ever having one Barbie doll. We had a Rapunzel doll which you could make the hair longer on. Apparently those dolls are now worth a lot of money because they're very limited, but ours died a horrible death somewhere back in the 2000s. I don't think we even have it at all anymore. My mum recently went through the loft and sorted out all our childhood toys and she didn't find any Barbie dolls, so I'm pretty sure if we had any they are very much dead. I don't remember what happened to that one. We probably chopped its head off or something, knowing us. I'm really not sure. Now that the bronzer is on, we're going to go in with highlights. For that I'm going to use a white concealer. This is the Kimchi the Most concealer, and I personally put it on the back of my hand and then use a brush for it. This product does come with a brush applicator but it doesn't really work very well for me for blending wise, so I always put it on the back of my hand instead. Another Barbie toy I definitely remember having was the carriage from the Under Princess and the Pauper, the wedding carriage. Mainly because, and this is going to sound really mean, but I promise we weren't being horrible to the animals. We used to just sit the guinea pigs into it. I don't even remember dragging the carriage around, I just remember having them sat in it because they looked really cute in the carriage because they were quite small guinea pigs and they fit really well in this little tiny carriage. Our guinea pigs were very calm. You can kind of just put them places and they'd like to just sit there and kind of nibble on some cucumber. They were very adorable. I really missed the guinea pigs actually. We had them for such a long time. One of my guinea pigs died and then the other one lived for about 2 or 3 years afterwards, which is apparently really rare for guinea pigs. They like being in pairs, but maybe he felt like we were guinea pigs because we used to hang out with him all the time, that he was never really bothered by the fact that he was by himself. But yes, we did used to put them in the carriage just because it looked really adorable. If we had that carriage, thinking about it, we must have had a doll, because a doll must have come with the carriage. It wouldn't have just come by itself, surely. I really can't remember any other dolls than Rapunzel though, so maybe it was just the carriage and I don't really remember. I'm really not sure. Maybe I can look it up and see if it came with a doll, because if it came with a doll we definitely had the doll. I just don't have any memories of the doll. The base is now all done, so I'm going to go over with powder. This just blends the colours into my skin a little bit better and kind of locks them into place, because otherwise the white looks far too stark and I do smudge it a little bit if I work over the top of it. Next up in my drag makeup routine is mapping out my eyeliner. I do this just so I know exactly how my eyes are going to look in the end, so when I put the eyeshadow on I don't have to worry about going too far outside of the lines, because I like my eyeshadow being a little bit smaller in drag, and if I don't put the eyeliner on first I will make it too big and it will look too much like my everyday makeup, so this just saves me from redoing steps later on. Moving on to my eyeshadow and my blush, because I want to do a lot of blush today, I'm going to use my Sample Beauty palette, and I'm just going to be using the lighter pink in this palette. These are the exact same colour because I feel like these are very Barbie colours. Weirdly enough, I feel like this jumper really matches the brighter pink, but I really want to use the pastel pink today. That's what we're going to use for both the eyeshadow and the blush, and I'm going to use kind of a fluffy stamping brush for this just to get it all packed on quite nicely. So as I already mentioned, I watched a lot of Barbie movies when I was a kid. We had so many. We had them mainly on video and then we bought them later on in DVD as well, and my favourites were definitely Princess and the Pauper, Rapunzel and Magic of the Pegasus. I feel like Magic of the Pegasus is one of those slightly underrated Barbie movies because I never see anyone really talk about it or cosplay from it, but I always loved Magic of the Pegasus when I was a kid. My siblings both didn't really like it, so we didn't watch it that much, but I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure both my siblings really like Swan Lake, which is one of the better ones as well, but it's not really up there in my top favourites. I would always put Nutcracker above Swan Lake, but I'm also slightly biased on that because I prefer Nutcracker as a ballet in general to Swan Lake. I feel like Nutcracker is just a little bit more exciting, and I believe we watched pretty much everything all the way up to Princess Charm School in 2011 or 12 whenever that movie came out. So I've seen quite a lot of the Barbie movies, I just haven't seen many of the newer ones. So it's really cool that a new one is finally coming out that I'm really excited about, because none of the cartoon movies since then have really caught my interest, but this one looks so good. It doesn't look like a kids movie either. It definitely feels like more of a nostalgic for the adults kind of film. I feel like the cinema is going to be full of 30-year-olds and that makes me really excited because I've never really had a cinema experience like that. I just feel like it's going to be such good vibes and it's going to be a good movie. Well, I hope it's a good movie. Fingers crossed. If it's a bad movie I'm going to be so disappointed disappointed. So as you can see, we've now got all the pink on my face. I also drew some eyebrows. They kept on going wrong. I wanted to do little circle dot eyebrows, but after I put them on, I felt like they didn't look very Barbie. So I've done these eyebrows. They're a little bit weirdly placed. I feel like I put the fronts a little bit too far down, so they look a little bit sad, but I don't think they're awful, so I'm just going to leave them for now. And we're going to move on to filling in the rest of my black eyeliner. I'm going to do this off camera because it takes such a long time and it's kind of a boring process. I'm going to come back when it's done. So the black eyeliner is now all on, and I think I made it a little bit too big. I don't know if this is going to feel very Barbie in the end other than being pink, but we are going to keep going just in case it gets better. I now want to go in with some white eyeliner to do some detail work. I want to go around the eyeliner, and then I want to do a little sparkle on my cheek just to make it look a little bit more cutesy and a little bit less harsh. So obviously the new movie is coming out and I am so excited for it. We have so many plans for how we're going to do it. Usually when I go to the cinema, it's an all-day kind of affair. I don't go to the cinema that much. I'm not really a big fan of it. But for this, we're planning to all get dressed up. We're going to make a whole day out of it. We're going to go for a meal. We're going to get bubble tea. It is going to be so much fun. I am so excited for it. It's just going to be nice to have a movie that so many of my friends want to go see. Because usually when movies come out, not many people want to go see them because we all have very different tastes in cinema. But this one is one of those films all of my friends are excited for. Even if the film does turn out terrible, which I don't think it will. Based on the ads, it looks really interesting. It looks very campy and like it's not going to take itself very seriously, which is what I really wanted for a Barbie film. But even if it does end up bad, we're all going to have such a good day anyways, it won't really matter. I feel like all of my facts about Barbie are kind of coming to an end, so I'm going to finally go onto my lips. I'm going to outline them first with a black eyeliner, and then I'm going to go in with a black lipstick just to finish them off. It's just my quintessential go-to drag lip. I really wish I had my Barbie cosplay here, because that would be the perfect thing to put on right now, just to finish off this video and make it really perfect. But I don't have it with me, so I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. But now that the lips are finally done, I'm going to finish off with some setting spray, and I'm going to go put on a wig. And this is the final result. I really do hope you like it. I feel like it came out quite cute. I was very worried about the eyes being too bold for a bit, but I feel like they worked out quite well in the end. I feel like this wig goes really well with it. This whole outfit looks really cute together now. And I'm so glad I could do something to celebrate the release of Barbie. If you went to see it on the first day, you may have already seen it by now. So if you have, please put your thoughts down below in the comments with no spoilers. Do not spoil it for anyone. Just say whether you thought it was good or bad. I just really want to know people's opinions on it. And yeah, I'm going to leave you here. If you did enjoy this video, please give a like, comment down below what else you'd like me to do, and subscribe as I post 3 times a week for the whole of summer, and I'd love to see you again. But until then, bye!